Hey guys, I had a little bit of a car ride here, so I'm going to do another segment of my recovery series. As I mentioned in the last video, I had a doctor's appointment coming up, which was last Thursday, the 1st. So I figured now would be a good time to do part 5 of the series and kind of follow up on the doctor's appointment and let everyone know what's going on and where I'm at with things. So at the appointment, the main things we talked about were symptoms, just kind of monitoring the symptoms, and I've kept track of things pretty diligently as far as how I'm feeling, the miscellaneous symptoms I had, like the digestion and my blurred vision and just the dizziness and fainting feeling and all that stuff. So I've kept track of that stuff and just kind of monitored how I was doing, and the doctors had plenty of experience with other people too, and just kind of just wanted to see if I was on the right track. Everything's improving. We did not run cortisol numbers again, but we're going to at my next appointment. So everything seemed to be on the right track here, so we are just going to keep doing what we're doing. It's working well. And then this was not a regularly scheduled appointment. I typically go every 6 months. So my next appointment would be the actual 6-month appointment, and at that point we're going to run the 4-point cortisol again, probably DHEA levels and cortisone levels, metabolites and all that stuff, just to see what the improvements are like. By that point there should be some pretty good improvements, because the first test, the results were from, I would say, a week or two after my last appointment, which will be 6 months apart from this upcoming one. The upcoming one will probably be in December, so plenty more time to keep improving. I haven't changed anything with training. Training stayed exactly the same, volume-wise, intensity-wise, frequency-wise. Now, one thing I have noticed though is that I am getting stronger, so which is good. I'm still taking everything short of failure, everything's sub-maximal, but I'm staying within those RPs and adding weight to the bar, which is good. The weight's moving. It doesn't feel any heavier, so that's good to see strength come back. And I imagine that's partially from me recovering and partially from going into this growth phase, so my calories are going up and stuff. And nutritionally, I touched on this last time, but my body's is doing what I would expect it to do after a contest. And I wasn't quite contest lean, but I was pretty I was pretty lean, other than just a couple spots. I wasn't too far off, so I'm really getting that super comp effect, and I'm actually, I think, 4/10 lighter than when my last low. So I hit a low this morning, and I had a refeed Saturday, so I didn't check my weight yesterday morning, but this morning I'm already back down 2/10 lower than I was on Saturday, but fully depleted. So obviously my body's cranking through it, and these refeeds, my Saturday refeeds, are untracked. However, I have a pretty good grasp on what's going in, eating by hunger cues and stuff. So I know I pushed this refeed further than I did the previous week, and I still am already down. So this is pretty typical for me. My calories get super low when I'm at the end of a cutting phase, tons of cardio. That's just, my body likes to adapt to everything, and it's doing the same thing right now. So my calories are going up. They're up quite a bit. I'm already I believe I started my growth phase, calories hit the lowest around 2,000 on training days, and around 1,800 on non-training days with cardio 6 times a week. And right now I'm at cardio 4 times a week. I'm going to drop that again this week, and I'm at calories on training days are almost at 3,000 already. So it's just flying up. My hunger's there. I'm not starving. My hunger's pretty good. So but I'm just barely pacing my metabolism. I'm not quite in a very good surplus yet. So that's where I'm at nutritionally. That's where I'm at training wise. Everything's clicking good there. I imagine all this in conjunction is just going to help me heal better. My sleep's been pretty decent. there. Now that the gym is opening up, the sleep schedule is going to change a little bit. It's going to be go to bed a couple hours earlier and wake up a couple hours earlier, which is fine. That's what I was used to in the past. So I should be able to adapt back to that. I'm going to kind of get a head start on that here probably later this week and get it, get some days in there. That way, once it opens, I'm pretty acclimated to it. Supplementation, we did add one more support supplement in per his suggestion. It's something I looked into in the past. It's just, I was just kind of waiting to see where we're at. So we added in one more support supplement. And I think, I really think that's all the changes at this point. Nothing, nothing groundbreaking. It's just subtle improvements. And as good as I would say, I feel better, markedly better and most of the time. And that makes me want to train harder, obviously. And I know that I shouldn't because I'm definitely not 100%. So just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep getting as good as I can until that 6-month point comes in December, and kind of see where my levels are at and go from there. Hopefully spring shows are going to be possible. And that's it for today, guys. I'll definitely come out with part 6 when some things, as things keep rolling along. I hope you guys enjoy the series, and as always, thanks for the support. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment box. And all the videos are on my page. You can go into my gallery and see them, and all of them are actually on YouTube. So if you click my username from YouTube videos, they'll be there. So that's it, guys.